today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Today it all... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turn. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. In motion right, that's Williams. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Second and 13. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He'll set up to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, they'll throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jamison Williams, 30 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score. I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by a V2 Melifonwu. And the Jaguars will take over here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 75 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass.
The Charger drive about to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Takes it to about the 37. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. They'll set up a throw. He's got the hookup with Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this,
this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Pollard, touchdown, Chargers.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Sheds off the tackle. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now they'll audible to something else. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And now they're in the hurry-up. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Gibbs will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So, well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, after an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go again with Gibbs. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So since that last gain did not get a first, they'll decline the penalty there and force a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory, because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's 2nd and 8. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
Oh, look at the juke. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the top?
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. Able to slither by. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Back to throw again. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on fourth down. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And now an audible here into something else. On second down, here's Gibbs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. David Ojabo getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. The Charger drive about to get going. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Another run for Gibbs here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Here we go. 1st and goal. And they'll run it with Gibbs.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
3rd and goal, option right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So they pass.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's caught inside the 25.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And Gibbs has it.
Gets past him at the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here's Gibbs.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Puka Nacua from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, the Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got him that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
74 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that...
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Back to throw now on first down.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
97 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Let's go. 32.
shotgun they'll give to Gibbs.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Gibbs straight ahead. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Back to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
10 cycles. Black ultra.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And
after a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Two yards to go, second down. Now run by Gibbs.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They're going to look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start,
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
4th down, a give to Gibbs.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 6.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd down and 13.
On play action, they'll throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Puka Nacua.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And quickly, they get to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. With this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
Today on EA Sports, Super Bowl 62. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion LA Chargers taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call. The Charger drive about to get going. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a 1st down.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment.
6-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having no more.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua,
75 yards.
and the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, with a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Is the Chargers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Muscles him off. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Falcons will be. The Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Boy, a call like like this. Certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Hi.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
What's up?
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
One good try.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half.
Maybe run the ball once, then kick.
Made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Take your time.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Read the defense.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Both sides were
Little hint, if you see the CB wide in front of your WR, put the WR on a streak or fade route and he'll be wide open every time.
You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working,
LOL.
and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown. but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Another run for Gibbs here.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Fake the FG.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Flushed out right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Chargers have
Nice.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
He juked him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And Diggs, the motion man, left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A give right side for Gibbs. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Second and a couple. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
45 yards. And the Chargers are able to build on
Goner.
their fourth quarter lead.
God.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback
Game.
here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by
Yes, Sir Ki.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
Second and 9.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the give, here's Gibbs.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Of offense in this game.
Never mind.
A very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest.
They have
right?
no
You
more
took
Timmy
the
outs.
highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them were
No
business,
way.
They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
Hi. Skipping some comments.